Catholic News Roundup is brought to you in part by NewOxfordReview.org, the voice of Catholic Orthodoxy, in print and on the web. And RenewAmerica.com, expanding the influence of America's grassroots in the cause of freedom.
And TheAmericanCatholic.com, politics and culture from a Catholic perspective.
Hello and welcome to today's edition of Catholic News Roundup. Michael Voris here, filling in for Vic Faust, who's on vacation this week. Roe versus Wade turns 37. The annual March for Life descended on Washington, D.C. on Friday for the 37th anniversary of Roe versus Wade, the notorious Supreme Court ruling legalizing abortion. Close to 500,000 demonstrators were anticipated at the annual event. Pro-lifers sense a swing in the mood of many Americans as poll after poll shows a greater acceptance of the pro-life position and a rejection of the pro-abortion stance. 40 Days for Life, 156 cities from coast to coast in the U.S. have stepped up to host 40 Days for Life campaigns during the next international campaign, which begins February 17th and runs through March 28th. 40 Days for Life consists of 40 days of prayer and fasting for an end to abortion, 40 days of constant, peaceful vigil outside abortion centers and Planned Parenthood offices, and 40 days of active pro-life community outreach. Thus far, 5 coordinated national 40 Days for Life campaigns have been conducted twice each year beginning in the fall of 2007. More than 300,000 people in some 280 cities have already taken part. 5 abortion centers have closed following 40 Days for Life prayer vigils. Some 27 abortion industry employees have quit their jobs, including Abby Johnson, who left her position as director of Planned Parenthood at an abortion center in Texas last October. And most importantly, at least 2,100 children's lives were spared when their mothers changed their minds. Super Bowl ad for life. It's been confirmed that an ad set to run in the Super Bowl will highlight Heisman Trophy winning quarterback Tim Tebow and his mother, Pam Tebow. It is heavily suspected that the ad will be a pro-life ad highlighting Pam Tebow's decision to ignore doctors' advice during her pregnancy to abort her child, Tim Tebow. The ad was produced by Focus on the Family and was paid for by private funds. We'll be back in just a couple seconds.
Catholic News Roundup is brought to you in part by PewSitter.com, your online Catholic newspaper for the third millennium. CatholicMediaCoalition.org, in line with the Church, online with the world. CatholicUnderground.com, the podcast about our Catholic faith and new media. And DFWCatholic.org, spreading the truth one city at a time.
Pro-life rallies getting big. New Hampshire Right to Life organizers said that the direction of public opinion is turning in favor of protection for the unborn, as over 300 pro-lifers gathered in front of the State House on this past Saturday for the state's annual Right to Life March. A Knights of Columbus spokesman said, quote, "This is a spiritual and cultural battle we are fighting," adding that he believes the tide is turning our way, end quote. The marchers included politicians, clergy activists, and entire families who carried pro-life signs and banners. During the demonstration, marchers filed past the Feminist Health Center abortuary, where they placed a small coffin and dropped rose petals. And finally today, abortion and the economy. In its latest estimate on the economic impact of abortion, the Movement for a Better America is reporting that the abortion toll is projected to climb to a new high of over 52 million as of January 22, 2010, the 37th anniversary of Roe versus Wade. The group also estimated that the economic impact has risen to over $38 trillion in lost U.S. gross domestic product, GDP, since 1970. According to a press release, they say, quote, "This year alone, the impact involved another $2.45 trillion, or roughly equal to half of the GDP of Germany and France combined." NBA President Dennis Howard, who has been researching the economic impact of abortion since 1992, said, quote, "The number of lives lost to surgical abortion has reached 17% of the total U.S. population of 307 million. So it's not surprising that this year's increase is equal to 17% of the United States gross domestic product, end quote. I'm Michael Voris. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure and tune in tomorrow for your daily dose of Catholic News Roundup right here on RealCatholicTV.com. And be sure and check out The Vortex today, where we talk about the attempt to deny that Jesus ever existed. Yeah, you heard right. That's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure and tell your friends about us. And as always, God bless you.